as the axis. And remember, you'll need to show this on the skeleton as well as your patient.
Capitate.
So we're going to use that capitate. Remember, it's at the base of the third metacarpal. So I can kind of extend his wrist out. There's a little indentation there, and that's where his capitate is. Okay, proximal arm. Okay, so I can point to the lateral epicondyle, which is right here. But I'm also going along what? The midline of the forearm. Okay, but the lateral epicondyle is a nice bony landmark to shoot for. Okay, and now pay attention to what the distal arm is lined up with, which is what? Third metacarpal. So you can point to the head of the third metacarpal, or his knuckle right there. Okay. So here's the motion I want you to do. So I find the capitate, aim for his lateral epicondyle, and let me see, you move your hand as far as you can that way. Okay, and then I'm freezing up because I'm looking at this, and it says 125 degrees. What's the problem? Reading the wrong side of the goniometer, so I actually have 55 degrees here. That must be what's right. So remember, eyeballing it first when you do it passively is a good idea. What do you have for an average or normal?
20.
Ooh, let's try that again. That's obviously more than 20 degrees, right? So again, some of these averages, I'm not sure where they come from exactly. But I can eyeball that.
It says 30 for ulnar. Yeah, ulnar is 30.
Right.
Okay, yeah. And I can tell that's at least 45 degrees just by looking at it there. All right, so your partner might be off. Just make sure you got everything lined up. Now, when you do radial deviation, that's obviously less. Right, so there's obviously more with ulnar versus radial deviation. Okay, and you're going to line it up exactly the same way. The thing to be careful of with both of these is don't try to line up with the third finger. Because you see how the third finger can deviate or abduct, and that's throw off your measurement. So you're lining up with the metacarpal, not with the third finger. Really be careful about that. Okay, and the documentation is very straightforward. It says 0 to whatever radial deviation, 0 to whatever ulnar deviation.
You don't have to put the rhino there?
Yes. Always put it aside.